weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Enough build-up, the ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And off we go on Thursday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting him on the dive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
48-yard line. Go!
He takes off with it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Steady!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, let go!
Running it after the penalty. Has room into the secondary. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Ready!
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Back-to-back carries here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
This time it's a passing play. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 7-point lead in the first.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. And it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. New set of downs for him from the 31. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to throw now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession and start out at the 6. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Finds his back complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Rattler.
To throw here on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
19 tight. 19 down.
Here's the throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. 19, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Panther 60.
They're going for this. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
18 Cardinal. 18. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
18 Rattler.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go. Go.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a slim 2-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. They'll find enough space for a completion.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Solid running here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They kick the running back in motion. Working on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
The 20-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Come on. 79 Broncos.
Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. To work they go after the interception. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Steelers.
They're throwing it. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They give it to the back of the zone read. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 6, 19, 18.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19,
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
19 tight, 19, 65, go.
Throwing on 2nd. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They're in long for him here. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 16-point ball game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
42. Steelers 25.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, here we go. 65, 69, 69. Go.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. They connect for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 19-18.
They are throwing it again. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. He's out in the clear. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Pass play now. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Pass. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go.
That's completed out to the right. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
They'll throw to start the drive. He's got a man left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
The give here on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Roll. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Steelers 39.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's the backup, 1st throw. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Get it.
Air it out on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over a tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Looking in the air here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to throw it. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's caught along the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
56. Steelers 46.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him on the crossing route. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there, right.
Hand off to the back. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to the well again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
One final shot here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot at confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things that count coming up in Week 1. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.